Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I fix a nest box that isn't ready for the winter. The mama has it, and it's just, they're going to die. I'm going to make this very simple, and so if you've been in rabbits a long time, I'm not trying to make it sound like you don't know what. There's some young ones that are listening, some young guys that are listening. And I'm making these mainly for them, but if you can take something of it, that's great also. Okay, next I want to say, no baby rabbits were harmed in the making of this video. I always wanted to say that. Anyways, okay, I just made this one. There's no rabbits in here. I got some hair from another one. Okay, this is what you usually have. The mama pulled hair, but she didn't place it correctly. It's just all over the place. And then you'll have where the babies are, and the babies would be right underneath here. And it'd be good. I mean, you'd be, oh, wow, they're covered up. They'd be covered up. You'd be seeing them moving down underneath here. And in a case like this, they usually have about 4 or 5, maybe 6 in these kind of litters that they do this. But they'll be all up underneath there, and they'll be cute and cuddly. Okay, well, the first night, I'd say below 30, they will die because they need inches of protection. And remember that hair's the best because it insulates so good. I make my nest with pine chips. You can also use cedar. And yes, the disclaimer on cedar is don't that give them disease and then blah, blah, blah. That does, I've researched this, guys. It does if they're in a closed pen. Like let's say you have them in a hutch, one of those nice inside hutches that have the box type inside. Don't put them in there because the fumes. But in something like this where there's going to be in it for a little bit, the air is going to blow it out. I mean, they're not, but that's up to, if you're scared of that at all, just get pine chips, that's fine. But I put pine chips on the bottom, and I put straw, and then I give them straw to make a nest with themselves. They like doing it themselves. Okay, so that's the 3, and then hopefully their hair if they do good. Okay, but what I'd do if I came to this, I would say, okay, it's about to get dark and it's going to get cold, and so I take all this hair, and the wind's going to help me make this authentic, because that's usually what happens when I start trying to do this is the wind blows and blows all my hair out. So you need all the hair you can get. You get all the hair and put it here. Put it around them. Try not to touch the babies directly, but use the hair. You can touch the babies with hair in between you and them, with the mama's hair, okay? Now I've gotten all the hair in this corner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. I'm going to scoot everything this way, slowly, okay? Now look what I have. All of a sudden I have those babies. See, now I have those babies in 3 inches of pine needle surrounded by the hair, okay? And then I take what I used anyways, and I dump it in the back side, okay? And that makes this even ground, so this won't come back on it. But all of a sudden, you went from having a nest that wasn't prepared for the winter to one that those babies will be safe, and then you just take that hair and put it over. And usually when this happens, like that when I showed you, the mom will come back and put more. It just gives her a chance. And even if she doesn't, the babies will live because they're deep enough in there that they'll keep their warmth. All right, guys? Well, I hope that helps. And I'm about to put this box in with the doe. I have one more doe, my red one, my red pedigreed mini Rex. So she's about to get this one. I'm going to take the hair out and give it to her. But I hope this helps, guys. I'm hearing a lot about losing babies the last 2 weeks, locally and on YouTube. Some of them, it sounds like the mom peed on them. Some of them, the weather changed. The mom didn't get them back covered up. A lot of first-time moms, I'm hearing. But on that being said, don't give your first-time moms, that they need to pull their weight. I mean, I won't say that because I've had some first-time moms not do good, but like the otter one was a first-time mom this time. She raced 6 her first time. She raced 9 her first time. She raced 5 her first time, and then she did bad the second time and lost them. And so, I mean, and I heard one comment about eating the babies. If a doe ever eats its babies, it never stays around my place. That's not normal. For them to abandon them, and now they've been, quote, known to eat a little bit of them when they're born, thinking they're afterbirth, but I still don't play that game. If they eat them at all, they don't stay on my property. They can abandon them. Like I said, this one abandoned them. She just stood there and let all 5 of her babies last time die. And so that is normal. Their mother instinct don't kick in. But to eat them, you don't want them around. It's not good. Yes, you can have 2 bucks breed a doe. They have 2 set of ovaries, 1 on each side, and they each carry, depending on the breed, 3 to 5 babies, and a buck can breed each side, and so you can't have 2 bucks. I've bred a lion head to lion head and a mini Rex, and half of them were pure lion head, and the other half were a mini Rex cross. It was quite cute. All right, guys. Like I said, I'll try to answer more questions later. Bye-bye.